Damn it, that was a
asshole.
speaky. You fucking asshole.
Well, welcome back to Spider-Man, guys.
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm still decrypting
Jesus
the data.
Christ,
Should have
Zach.
something soon.
Good. In the
I
meantime,
enjoy
we've got
my
another lead.
beverages.
I think Hammerhead's keeping her son in a vault. We don't know where the vault is.
Once I crack these
Well, we were talking
files,
about
maybe you can
tornadoes.
combine my chocolate with your peanut butter.
Oh yeah. And it reminded me of when I lived in Eagle.
It's hard to resist a setup like that, but
Back when I was a wee bab.
Thanks, MJ.
8?
Let me know what you find.
Wait, in 4th grade, how old are you?
Okay, got some time
10?
to kill. Let's see what's happening out in the city.
9, 10? So, there's 2 tornadoes going through Eagle. This is on a weekend. I was at my house. My dad told me to go down to the basement. And then I went down there. And I was stuck down there for like 2 hours. The electricity was cut off. I didn't have any video games. I didn't bring my DS because he just told me to go downstairs, so I didn't have time to grab it. So I was stuck there. I just was sleeping. And he's like, okay, Zach, you can come backstairs. And then he's like, look outside. And I looked outside. Our entire porch was gone. Just gone.
Seems like one of those stolen
Ripped from the
paintings around
house. And he's like, that's how close it was. It tore away our whole porch. And then I was like, so do we just not have a porch anymore? He's like, I have insurance, so we could just get it fixed.
Detective,
But he's like, you slept through a tornado. It was so loud, it was rattling everything in the house. I was like, huh.
in your professional opinion.
Yeah, well, when I was a wee
slept.
when I was a wee young lad, really young, we were living in Air Park, and right out front of the house, right out front of my room, there was a lightning strike. I was so close that I didn't hear it. Everyone else in that, what?
Shit, live fire.
I don't know.
Almost sounds like
I wasn't old enough to remember. My parents are the ones who told me the story. But I was sleeping perfectly sound because I was so close that it didn't. I didn't hear the sound. That's how close I was to a lightning strike.
Have you ever been hit near natural disasters?
Yeah, actually, a long time ago when I used to live with my family,
I
you know,
finally decrypted that laptop.
like the middle of summer or whatever,
Vault you were talking about?
really
I found a record
bad
of it
storm,
delivered to a
and
shipyard near
they
Hell's
had actually
Kitchen.
it
gotta be where the
went
boy
right
is.
by our house. And
Thanks,
actually, it wasn't
MJ.
just one; it was actually
Better
two,
call Felicia.
and they both came from the opposite sides of the town.
At this hour, it's either
So
a
they
booty
like met
call
them,
or you
yeah, kind
found
of bigger.
something.
Hopefully your son.
Yeah.
Sending
They
you an
like tore
address.
off
Meet me there.
most of our roof and everything. So like, we spent the rest of the summer replacing the roof. It took about 2 months.
Yeah. Well, you like tear off just the shingles or tear off the like, plywood and stuff like that?
In some areas, it was just shingles, some was everything.
Oh, dude, everything is raw. Like when you have to completely redo a roof, it's raw.
Like we ended up redoing the whole roof. So it took about 2 months.
Yeah. Reshingling is like, oh, you could probably do it in a weekend. Well, depending on how big the house.
You know, so my dad, when he did because he did the shingles by himself, he stayed up 3 days and did it all.
Yeah, that's about for one person.
So,
When you get a company to go do it, they take way too long because they get paid by like the hour or something.
why do you think construction in Lincoln takes so long?
Well, because they want to get paid a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not just that. Like sometimes they have to do. A whole
I
lot
mean,
more.
sometimes they're waiting on something,
Yeah, a lot of the time it's more about like they have to wait for this or that.
or somebody to come in and be like, "Oh,
There's a gas line here. You can.
yeah,"
But,
or you've got to blah blah blah. Bleh.
You know my old house here in Seward. So there's because we redid all that roof 1 year,
Something here.
and it took us I think a month.
Wonder how much this painting
And
is worth.
I would not recommend lifting
Sending coordinates
shingles
your way.
up onto a roof,
No,
going up 2 levels of stairs, carrying a 50-pound thing, wondering if this is worth it. And then by the end of it, getting paid by your father, and then buying a 2DS. And then like 3 pairs of jeans and being like, this is totally worth it.
Jeez, you got underpaid, man. heavily underpaid. No, every time I've done shingles, I've had to carry them up a ladder. It's the worst.
Yeah, it's definitely not fun.
I'd say carrying him up a level of height.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not speaking in the mic. And you did that.
Fine.
They didn't hear you.
Nailed
He
it.
basically said it's
This
uncomfortable
place is
to carry because
isolated.
it's heavy.
They
Well,
could
not
keep the
just
kid
heavy,
here for
but
weeks
they're
without anyone
really
noticing.
Awkward.
long.
Awkward
shapes.
This is the
bending.
place. I know it.
If they spot us, it's over. We need to take them all out.
This is cute.
Like we used to. Quiet as a cat.
Sneaky as a spider.
Oh, was that their pet
If they
name?
spot us,
Cat
they might
Spider?
kill your son. We have to do this quietly.
Didn't she say Max?
A lot of guys guarding this place. This won't be easy.
So you're just supposed to run around?
Not yet.
So this is like Mary Jane. When she's summoning Spider-Man.
Yep, but instead it's Peter. But
So Peter can't do any of the takedowns?
nope.
Nighty night.
Nap time. Good job.
We should team up more often.
Yeah, you steal stuff.
How about that guy? Okay.
Well done.
I love when you're an assertive spider.
Wow. I don't know why we're being quiet.
Oh, sorry. That's
Jesus. Assertive
Get
spider?
off.
Aren't most spiders like pissed off? Bitey?
What do you mean?
And every time I've dealt with a spider, they're either pissed off or just trying to crawl up on my leg.
because spiders are dumb.
Are you trying to play a game peacefully in the dark? Guess what? I'm gonna go up your leg because I like hair. What?
Yeah.
You don't want that? I'm gonna have a web in the corner of your room and just stare at you while you're sleeping and then wait for bugs to come.
Hang on a sec.
Like a freeloader. I don't like spiders. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Boy, I'm
About
sorry.
9 guys left.
Spider-Boy.
One per life. Let's not mess this up.
Yeah, there's a life at stake.
It's a
Bad luck
boogie
for you.
wonderland.
Nice one.
That's what I'm here for.
Why are there always
So, can you straight up fight, or do you have to stealth
You
everyone?
have to stealth this
you
one
have to stop this one?
because there's a life at stake. There's, I don't,
This
I don't know
guy.
about the.
Why are you all over here?
Because they're mooking around.
Because that's where their pathfinding led them. For some god awful reason.
Probably the wind or something. Okay, I didn't imagine that.
Why are
Just
you
give the
going
word,
there?
Spider.
Hey, get over here!
Because that's what they do. They're mooking around.
No more messing around. Let's move. What was that?
He's gonna mook over there. I told you he's mooking.
Okay.
Going
Literally
in.
didn't see that coming.
Jesus.
I got
This guy is ripe for the picking.
Something's over there.
Patience, Spider.
Maybe I should get my ears checked.
That moved around.
That guy was moving.
He's mooking around.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody there. Go!
Oh no.
Ah, shit. You failed. How could you?
You're a loser!
because they're bitches.
And the bitches.
You got impatient, Spidey. You weren't the assertive spider I thought you were. No more sex. I wasn't getting any in the first place. Exactly.
Looks like about 9 guys left.
One per life. Let's not mess this up.
Should have brought my e-reader.
Is there less smoke starting, or did it start you off on a checkpoint?
They started him off on a checkpoint.
Me likey. Okay.
You don't have to speak through the comm. I can hear you right next to me.
Sweet dreams.
Well, the reason they do it from the comms is because you may not be right next to her.
Split those guys up.
Somebody there?
Oh, is one guy finally going off on his own?
How about that guy? Not yet.
But mom,
We make a good team, don't we?
Who do you think is
Fetch.
Mayor's body's just sitting.
yeah, that's not suspicious.
Just a
Nice.
few left.
Need a hand here?
2 of them and 2 of us.
Now where are they?
How do you guys like Homecoming and Far From
Guys,
Home?
over here!
Far From Home, I didn't mind as much as Homecoming, but I did not.
I haven't watched Homecoming because I
That's all of them.
heard it was going to be a disappointment, or I heard it was a disappointment because I didn't watch it straight away, and so I don't know if I'm going to watch it at all.
Lots of places to hide a vault around here.
You check the
I don't
shipping
like
containers while I
Spider-Man
check in
being
that
like
building over there.
Iron Man.
Felicia.
You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Like I don't mind
Sorry,
Iron Man
Hammerhead
being
did
his
this.
like
Yeah, well,
father figure, but
Well, that's
why
what-
mine is the suit.
you mess with the cat?
It looks
You
fine,
just
but I don't like the
promise.
idea of Spider-Man just constantly being like being Iron Man,
Should check out those shipping containers.
just without lasers. Instead web.
I don't.
It
Just
doesn't
a
need
bunch
to
of
be that way.
boxes. Better keep looking.
First of all, Peter had made the first Iron Spider suit he made on his own. I think,
No,
didn't he?
in one of the
Some of the
storylines.
containers
Yeah.
have air vents. Should check them out.
The original
Building
was
supplies.
something.
And no kid.
Yeah.
Pianos. That's random.
Well, it was only because
On to the next one.
wasn't
He's gotta be
Peter
in one
getting
of these
hurt? No.
containers.
What was the reason behind it? I can't even remember.
He died.
Oh, Peter died.
And then he came back to life.
Sable International. What is
Yeah,
this
that's
stuff?
right. He didn't want to die, so he made it.
Death isn't fun.
Hammerhead's got Sable weapons. I wonder what else he has.
Truck.
Sable truck.
See, Mafia Mood's having a sable truck.
That doesn't make sense to me. How did they get this?
That answers that question.
Sable broke up.
Spider-Man! Shoot him! How'd he do that?
Hammerhead's
There's
guns
still
and
trucks.
Sable weapons. It's the perfect mashup I never asked for.
Need to mess with us!
Aren't sable troops still a thing?
Yes,
Because
yeah,
it
no.
was just Silver, whatever her name is, Silver was just leaving, and then she was like, "But they'll still be around, so I can't really stop them." Hired by hired by Osborn, you know what have you.
Where all those went?
And he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, great."
So,
The friend I made in Silver Sable, the only one I made, is leaving. Great. It's cool.
well, this is what other reason would there be for the camps to still be there? Yeah, then. Yeah. That's the Sable crimes.
Yep. Sable crime. What? Sable do crime? I thought they were supposed to protect us.
No, they don't. They're a mercenary group, Zach.
Listen, I'm being devil's advocate for doubt. Giving them the benefit of the doubt. like to think that they are, but that gets, you know.
I mean,
Norman.
mercenary groups in
It's
real life,
Norman.
they do exist, but first of all, they don't have such crazy technology. Second of all, they're a little bit more controlled. Some of them aren't.
Okay, that made me think. So, you know, assassins exist, and then I was started watching Assassin's Classroom. Anthony, you started watching it too. Did you feel like you wanted to become an assassin? I kind of did.
Not steal from Sable.
I don't know why. I just like the idea
I wouldn't want
because they made them so cool. They made like the normal assassins just so
that was
cool.
close. Damn. Gotta clear these guys out and find Felicia.
Assassination is a very messy business. Often you get, I don't know, like in the stories,
Are you guys
you
sure
often
know how to use
have to
those
watch your back
Okay, looks like you
because
do.
you've been assassinating important people, right? People want revenge, or just to get rid of you because you're dangerous to them now, stuff like that. I don't know if that's actually true. Never been in that business before, but
Yeah, Daniel, I don't see you with a sniper rifle. Just lining it up. Line it up. Ready for it.
I mean,
That reminds me. There's a terrible. I forget if it's PS4 or PS2 game. It's like a budget title. I've had it. It was called Sniper something, and it was literally you had 2 bullets, or like however many people there were, to shoot this many people in the level. But it was jittery, unresponsive, and once you ran out of bullets, you lost, so you had to start the whole thing over again. Such a pain in the ass. And then every time you failed, it loaded again. Load the mission screen. Cut away. Load again. Load the level. It was very, very not good at all.
yeah, well,
I also like the idea that these mooks just know how to handle those sable
Well,
cables.
the
Just
sable-
throwing them at Spidey.
well, a gun shoots.
Like, are they magnetized? They just wrap around them.
Yeah, they have like a homing, some kind of homing thing.
Point blank Spider. Ah! Jesus! They're getting crazy.
Yeah, Jesus. Anthony, you need a refresh on the combat system?
No, there's just so many of them.
There's just too many.
Is this towards the end of the
Can't you?
this DLC?
Can't you fling the rockets back?
Yeah, but like a lot of the time his reaction time will be so
Yeah, the
especially when
prompt
they're at like points.
the prompts doesn't show up fast enough.
And that's it.
Peter just looks at it. He's like, "My spidey sense is going off."
Time to find Felicia.
Yeah, I mean that happens to him in the
She
comics.
said she was heading into that building.
His Spidey
But in the
sense-
comics, he's not just constantly tanking rocket missiles, right? This is just the sake of a game being a game, right?
Felicia. No, you gotta be kidding me. Tell me you weren't just stringing me along.
Sorry, sweetie. But I needed help to pull off a job this big.
All you ever wanted was Hammerhead's drive.
The entire wealth of the Magia. In the palm of my hand.
You gave Hammerhead fake drives?
You think he's gonna be mad at me?
So, the kidnapping, your son, that was all just a lie?
Lie is such an ugly word. I prefer misdirection.
Do the right thing. Take the drives to the police.
Hey, I earned these. Besides, Hammerhead's on a mission and nothing is gonna stop him. If anything, I just help slow him down a bit.
Clean out the whole yard. Check the vault.
Time to go. I'll raise a glass to you on the Riviera.
Felicia!
There was no sun.
There was no sun?
Nope.
That's why you're being. Nah, I don't know how old he is.
I mean, there could be. Like, she never did say that there was no sun.
She said misdirection.
Drive's gone.
New plan. There's a tracker on that drive.
Ho ho ho.
And kill her. And if she's dumb enough to go to a little penthouse, I've got a crew waiting there to send it sky high.
What about the drives?
I don't care about the drives. I just want her dead.
Got it. We'll find her.
Is Hammerhead just
There's
because
a
he's
tracker on
got a
that
big
drive.
head?
Felicia's in trouble.
He's got his
Gotta
head
get
is
to
like
her
super
fast.
hard.
Yeah, like remember Tombstone?
Yeah.
It's like that, but on
This
Justice
meal
Head.
ready?
Yeah, just his head.
Hammerhead knows
Also,
where you
his
are.
So
head-
if you shot his legs, he'd be
There's a
kind of like
tracker on
just
his
banging
drive.
his head against the wall, just like, I can't get out.
Just calm the hell
Yeah,
out of you and
pretty much.
here's what I'm
His
going to
although
say.
his head is
How can
like
you be so
can
damn nice
break
all
through
the
pretty
time?
much anything too.
It's not about being nice. It's about doing the right thing. You've got so many talents.
Why does he got a super
You
hard
should
head?
use them to help someone other than yourself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
his
should know
head
by
looked
now.
good.
That's not how I roll.
People can change, Felicia.
Love you, Spider. I'll miss you.
Wait, your penthouse. He's rigged it to explode.
Don't worry. I've still got all 9 lives left.
Damn it. Hang on, Felicia. I'm coming.
The spider's gonna get caught up in explosion,
Gotta move.
right?
No, not quite.
It's gonna explode right in front of his face. And you think she's dead, but she's not. Wait, he knows where she is?
Yeah, they banged.
Yeah, but like all the times he's looking for her, he never shows up at her penthouse.
Sex.
Felicia!
Oh, I was right. I'm sick. That was a fake. She faked death, right?
I mean, I don't know how you fake it. Get blown up like that, man.
To be continued.
In the
That's
next
the end of the
part.
first deal?
Oh, is there a next second part to
There's
this?
3 DLCs.
Yes.
3 DLCs?
Do they all tie into each other?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just a continuation of the first one. The base game.
Okay. I was wondering. God, Peter, your old flames.
And they still haven't found a body?
No.
Do you think she survived?
I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, but
Vibranium, so it's like an
How's it
adamantium.
feel to not be a dad?
That's his head. He suffered an injury, so he got surgery.
No, I'm serious.
honestly, I'm kind of relieved. Yeah, I've got a lot going on, you know.
Yeah, you do.
And then she's like, Peter, pregnant.
I think you're gonna be an amazing dad someday. At the right time.
So, how about in 9 months?
With the right person.
So Peter, did you know I have a bun in the oven? What? He'd be like, I gotta go find
Great job.
Black Cat because she probably doesn't have a kid.
Actually, there's comics. Peter does become a father in one of the comics, right?
One more day.
One more day. Is there another one?
But yeah, it's like one more day they introduce the concept of the family kid, and then somebody wrote it of what could have been.
Oh, yes.
Their daughter.
Yes. Did she have spider powers?
Yes.
So it's genetic?
Daniel, radioactive spider, come. There we go.
No. They got rid of that. That's only one comic run. Also,
No, but what I'm saying, it carries over into his genes.
Yeah. Creams its gene.
you know, he also Jeez. Spider-Man, like all the comics have been kind of weird. I don't think Deadpool ever had a kid.
Wait, Daniel, have you read the like all the beginning comics of all the heroes?
No.
They have not aged the best, but they still work.
Oh, like the old Spider-Man comics are pretty fun.
Well, they're pretty like to hoot, and then all of a sudden serious.
Yeah.
Like I mean, this is no exception. It has the yeehees and the ha-has.
Well, Spider-Man
and
is
the quips,
like
but then it goes
comed-
straight to serious, and you're like, whoa.
he's a comedic relief
I
character.
did not expect this from such an art style.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah. Next, we'll start on DLC Part 2.
Yep. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, this is Games and Spades. I'm Daniel.
I'm Anthony.
And this is Zach.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to check out the previous video. And if you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.